Hey guys, what's up? Eric here. I recently acquired some new pieces in my garage arcade, so I kind of wanted to do a quick update tour video and kind of go over some of the stuff I got going on here now. So the first thing you're looking at here is a Galaga cabinet that I just recently acquired. And this thing is great. It's an original Galaga cabinet, and it's been restored to look like the original for the most part. But it's got a 60-in-1 arcade board installed in it. So it's got Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, 60 games total. Really, it's more like 56 games because the last couple of games are just sped up versions of Miss Pac-Man and Galaga. But there's Gunsmoke on here, all kinds of great games. So I love this thing. This is one of my new favorite toys. I've been playing Burger Time, actually, mostly on this thing. We're playing Burger Time. It's been really fun, along with Galaga and Miss Pac-Man. But like you can see, it looks awesome. I love this thing. So that's a new piece. Now over here I've got my Trail Drive pinball machine from Bally, and I've had this for a while. This was released in 1970. This is kind of the first piece of my arcade collection. I actually inherited this from my grandfather. So I used to play the same pinball machine when I was a kid. And this was released in 1970. So this thing is 46 years old or so, pretty old. And the really cool thing about it is it still fires up. So it still works. It has its quirks and stuff, but it still works pretty good. And it's well, some serious crap going on there. It's an electromechanical machine, so there's no circuit boards or anything. Everything is relays and switches, and it's pretty cool. Then I've got my boombox that I use out here, and I've got a couple of cassette tapes. This is a cassette and CD boombox. And lately I've been listening to Michael Jackson and Snoop Dogg, kind of an interesting mix, but that's what I listen to out here lately when I've been gaming. And then I've got my arcade sign and a couple of posters. I need more posters, honestly, out here. More posters. Now down here I've got a big-ass CRT TV, and I've got a hacked Wii hooked to it, so we use this for like retro gaming, and I emulate MAME on here. I emulate a lot of arcade games. The Simpsons is a pretty popular one around here. And then I've got my 2-slot Neogeo cabinet. I love this thing. Right now I've got Aero Fighters 2 playing in it. And this is not a new acquisition. I've had this for a while too, and I love this thing. And then over here, these aren't new, but I just kind of set this stuff up over here recently. I've got a couple of retro gaming stations set up. So I've got a Famiclone with Mario Brothers in here, and then I've got another NES clone with Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt out here, and also Hogan's Alley with a zapper hooked up to it. And the kids love this. This is kind of a new thing I set up. Like I said, not new stuff, but I just set it up out here recently new with a couple of old TVs that I had. And then now this is another new acquisition that I recently got. This is a Cyclone ticket redemption machine, and this thing is rad as hell. I'm sure you guys have all seen this at Chuck E. Cheese, Peter Piper, whatever kids place you have in the state that you live in. But this is a ticket redemption machine. It's up to 3 players, and I freaking love this thing. The neon lights are awesome. I don't have the tickets hooked up in it right now because honestly they'd be all over the neighborhood if I did, so I don't have them in here. But the kids love this thing. This thing is awesome. I'm trying to like master this so that when I see this at places I can just walk up to it and jackpot it, but there's a little more to it. There's some variables. I do plan on doing a video also about this thing because I've learned lots about it, how to program it, all kinds of stuff. So it's definitely a cool machine, and it works if I put a token in here. It'll go, and it is loud. And the idea is you want to push the button when it stops on the bonus light. So I hit the 3. Instead of actually spitting tickets out, what it'll do is it just counts out how many tickets it owes, so the kids can keep track of how many tickets they won, and then after each play it increments the bonus up by 1. So now it's 101 tickets. So that's a really cool machine. The kids all pile around that. So here's kind of a wide shot of the garage arcade. You got the Cyclone machine, the retro gaming stations, my 2-slot Neogeo, the other hacked Wii retro gaming station, my pinball machine, and my Galaga multicade. Definitely looking to get some more arcade machines. Like I said, eventually I probably will try and trade the Cyclone once I get sick of hearing it going over and over again, and after I've kind of mastered it. I do plan on trading it for some more old school arcade games, hopefully. So also a few other things in the garage arcade that are kind of cool. We've got this couch back here, so this is pretty cool too. The neighborhood likes to chill on this couch and they can play like the Wii over here and stuff. And we also have done karaoke on this TV before, so lots of other fun things. And of course, what self-respecting arcade would not have a beer and beverage refrigerator? So that's what I've got out here also as well. Of course, mine needs some restocking. Looks like we're looking pretty low on beer. But anyways, yeah, there's that too. And here's another quick shot of it from the outside. So this is what the neighborhood sees. They know when the garage is open and the arcade sign is on, all the kids come running from the street to come play games with my daughter. So anyways, yeah, this is the Garage Arcade. This has been the updated tour video. Thanks for watching, and take care. Hey, thanks for spending a little time taking a tour of the Garage Arcade with me. If you got some more extra time, why don't you take a look at one of the episodes I've got there in the thumbnails. I've got an episode of the Arcade Hunter there you can check out, or I've got my latest retro game review, and I've also got an episode of the Retro Sports Game Network you can check out there. Also, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and check out the social media crap there. And also, I've put links to the thumbnail videos down in the description, since I know you can't click on them if you're on a mobile device. So check the description for links there. And as always, thanks again for watching.